G'day guys, Holy Critic here, and today's episode of Quick Reviews has been brought to you by my newest member on Patreon, Carolyn Boyd. If you want to join me for cool rewards, make sure you check out the links in the video description. Alright, so with that out of the way, I unfortunately have some sad news to bring you. If you've seen the news headlines in the past few days, you might already know that Dutch actor Rutger Hauer tragically passed away at the age of 75. He starred as some of the most iconic characters in cinematic history. Probably most famous was his role as the replicant leader in Ridley Scott's 1982 sci-fi classic Blade Runner. His steely blue eyes and clear baritone voice made him a distinctively unique and truly intense actor to watch. Whether he be the hero or the villain, you simply couldn't take your eyes off him. He'll be deeply missed, and as a tribute to his legacy, I've lined up some movies this weekend that I think you're all going to enjoy. First up on Saturday will be the seafaring psycho thriller Voyage. I chose this one primarily because it's one of the few times Rutger Hauer actually played the good guy. I didn't think that was possible until I discovered it also starred Eric Roberts. Now it totally makes sense. To turn an antagonist into a protagonist, all you must do is surround him with an even more diabolical character. And when it comes to that, Eric Roberts reigns supreme. So the movie begins with a 20-year high school reunion. I didn't even know those existed, but whatever the case may be, Catherine drags her reluctant husband Morgan along to the shindig. Over the course of evening dinner, she eventually reconnects with her old classmate Gil, played by Roberts. He seems fairly well-to-do, albeit overly familiar, but they happily share plans of a romantic cruise through the Mediterranean Sea. Big mistake. Gil excitedly invites himself on the trip with his young fiancée, and being the courteous hosts they are, Catherine and Morgan fail to reject the idea. Another big mistake. And it only gets worse from there. Gil's downright obnoxious attitude and general smarminess eventually wears thin on the couple. The final straw comes when he makes a lewd remark towards Catherine. Morgan immediately orders him off the vessel, but that only inflames the situation further. You see, Gil is not who they think he is. He's not there for a simple holiday at all. There are plenty of clues strewn throughout the movie which point to his true intentions, and it all culminates in an explosively intense climax with one of the most satisfying on-screen deaths. Voyage may not be a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination, but it holds your attention from beginning to end. I've given it a final rating of 3 halos out of 5. Rutger Hauer and Karen Allen are convincing in their roles as a bickering marital duo forced to combat the monster in their midst. And speaking of monster, Eric Roberts hams up his performance to the max here, but somehow he makes it work. I guess even a broken clock is right twice a day. Anyway, thanks for watching, and make sure you keep your midday time slot open this Saturday and Sunday because you do not want to miss these movies. And just before you go, I released my video on the top 5 saddest movie moments yesterday, so don't forget to also watch that if you get the chance. Stay safe, God bless, and this is Holy Critic, signing out.